How's it going, everyone? I filmed a video talking about some of the secret features of the Saab 9.3, and that video got a lot of views, got a lot of positive feedback on it, and I have plenty of more secret features of sorts to show today. And I was reading through some of the comments on the last video. It seemed like some people were a bit confused in a way by what I said when I meant secret features. I'm not saying that these are features that are unique to only a Saab, but nor are they a quirk or anything that is unique to only a Saab 9.3, but they're more of just like little features, little things that the car has that everyone might not know about. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this 9.5 out of the garage because, well, it's not part of this video. And also, we'll start after a word from today's sponsor. The sponsor of today's video is Exter. They make some really high quality, great leather wallets. Really nice and compact and small. I really love it. Also has a nice cool little pop out there where you can get quick access to your cards. They also can come with these nice little trackers if you lose your wallet, or if you lose your phone, you can use that to help find your phone as well. So if you guys are interested, really high quality, nice product, make sure to use my affiliate link in the description box to check them out. Now, on with today's video. This first feature was one that I probably got sent to me the most when I initially asked in a poll on Instagram, and then it was also by far the most mentioned in the comments of the last video, so I figure I should kick off with this one. But this is what Saab calls the Follow Me Home. This is a good feature when you live somewhere dark or that's not well lit, like let's say you park on the street somewhere and or you have a bit of a walk to your front door at night and you want to have lights on because you can't really see or something like that. So what you can do, come into your 9.3, of course. Now the sequence of how you do this is important. So of course you have your car, it's running, whatever. First thing you're gonna do is take your key out. After you do that, go ahead and open your door. And then you can go ahead and flash your high beams just once. And you can see the headlights have turned on. So now I can go ahead, get out, I can lock my car, and the headlights are gonna stay on for about 30 seconds or so to help light up what's in front of me so I can get into my house safely or get wherever I'm going and I can see it well enough. So just a really cool little quirk, secret feature, something that honestly I've never used before until right now when I just tried it for the first time. This feature is probably the second most suggested feature, and initially I couldn't get it to work on either of my cars, but I finally figured it out because I've never really used it before, admittedly. But if you hold down on your key right here, if you hold down the unlock button for about 3 to 4 seconds, you'll see that your front windows go down and your sunroof opens up. Quite frankly, I don't see how this is too useful, but I guess it's just a little quirk. If you're wondering why my headlights turn on and my taillights when I unlock the car and it beeps, that's just an eSID 2 thing that I programmed. Honestly, I might change it because it kind of gets a little bit annoying sometimes, but nonetheless, cool feature that you can just hold down unlock and your 9.3 will do that for you. Our next little feature, not something too major, but I just want to mention it briefly, is that these cars actually have heated mirrors. So pretty cool. Not too useful here in a state like Arizona, but in colder climates, it can definitely make a nice difference during the winter. Next, I want to talk headlights. This is a feature that is only on the 08 and up 9.3s and also the 9.3s that have the xenon or nicer headlights. And these are called the cornering lights. Probably one of my favorite features and most underrated features of this car. I'll go ahead and start the car so you guys can see, but pretty much what happens when you start the car, the headlights will do a little dance left to right. I'll also film a quick clip at night so that way you guys can see it a little bit better. But as you're turning the wheel too, making a turn, the headlights will also slightly turn with you, and then when you straighten the wheel back out, the headlights will straighten back out. But let's see if we can pick it up on the startup here at least. So you'll be able to see it on the reflection on the ping pong table here a little bit. A little bit hard to pick up on camera, but the lights are going to shift to the side. I'll get a better clip at night and I'll put it in right here. This is something that's really easy for me to see in person. I hope it comes up on camera, but you'll see the lights go from right, and then when I straighten the wheel, they'll come back left. Not sure if you guys can see that too well. but I'll go ahead and do it again up here around this corner. So you'll see them go left now and then come back to the right when I straighten the wheel. Next, I want to focus on a couple features that are in the center console area of your 9.3. So if you go ahead, hop in here, you of course have this nice little area right down here you can cover up. I usually just keep my garage door opener right there because I haven't programmed that after 2 years of ownership. Camera won't focus, but there's buttons there to open your garage. Anyways, if you pull this the whole way up, you'll notice there's another little cup holder right here. So when I'm carrying drinks with me, I usually use this cup holder because it's a little bit safer, in my opinion, than this one, which has erectile dysfunction, as you guys have seen before. But these are just so flimsy, and you know, they look cool and everything, but I don't really ever use them. So I usually use this cup holder instead. But it's nice how it just like flips back up. It's out of the way. You can still put your garage door opener or whatever there. And you can also slide it down, have it covered up for a cleaner look. And additionally, if you jump in here, you can see I have a bunch of loose change, but there is a nice little coin holder right there, right next to the cigarette lighter. So that's pretty cool. I've never used it. I'm kind of lazy. I just throw all my change right in there, and I usually just use it at the car wash. But yeah, another cool little feature nonetheless. You have storage pockets in the front seats here. I've never used these before, but both front seats have it. Just a nice little place to maybe store your registration if for some reason it's not in your glove box, or you just got some papers or something small to put in there temporarily. This next feature might be the one that I use the most. I'm actually using it right now, and this is not necessarily unique to just Saab. I see a lot of cars that have this, but I still want to mention it anyways, is that the sunroof has a few different positions that you can put it in. I usually leave it popped up like this, helps get the hot air out of the car in the Arizona summer. But if you come in here, turn your key to the on position, of course, you can slide that back. If you push forward on this, it'll bring it back to its closed position, and then of course if you push up, that's how you get it to open up. So now with your sunroof completely closed, you can go ahead, push back on that. It'll open it up to the first position. I don't know why it only opens up this much initially, and then you have to press it again to get to open the whole way, but I guess maybe just to give you some more options. And of course to close it, you just push forward on that button again. So a few people mentioned this, so that's why I figure I'll include it. Not a super secret feature by any means, but still cool that you can pop it up. One feature that I can't really demonstrate for you guys right now because I believe you need a Tech 2 to activate it because it doesn't work on either of my 9.3s, but it works on our 9.5s that we've had in the past, is that you put the car in drive or you put the car in gear and you start driving, and after you hit like 5 or 10 miles an hour, the doors will automatically lock. I guess just kind of a safety feature of some sort. I've never had that in my 9.3s. Maybe it's programmable with the Tech 2. You guys can let everyone know down below in the comments if you happen to know. But just cool little safety feature nonetheless. And if we jump back into the interior, surprisingly once again, there is an additional storage compartment right here. You can just pull this cover off, just very cheap, you know, plastic unfortunately, but if you don't have another smart slot option, at least you've got a little storage pocket there for something. A lot of people like to store their devil's lettuce there, but I don't partake in such activities, so I don't have anything there. The last feature I've got for you guys today, if you come into your 9.3, I couldn't get it to work on that one with the nav unit. Maybe it works on other head units in 9.3s, maybe just the 03 or the 06. But turn your volume on for your radio, and if you pull out on the volume knob, you can adjust the fade, or basically how it plays left to right, by doing that. So pretty simple. I'll turn the radio up here a little bit. It's probably going to be hard to hear, but I'll cycle from left and then even and then to right.
Work for you. Don't leave your 401k unprotected and unsupervised. As a fiduciary, Trajan Wealth has the experience and knowledge to help you. Call today, 480-990-3300. 480.
So not sure if you guys could really hear that too well. There's a nice little plug for Trajan Wealth. I have no idea who you are, but there you go. There's a free plug in my video. But with that being said, guys, that's all I've got for today. I guess if you have some additional suggestions, I could possibly make a part 3 down the road in the future. But thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next time.